Now we are going to discuss very important property of the carboxylic acid, its acidity. Acidity means how easily it can donate its proton. This is before I start my explanation, you must know we measure the acidity in terms of pKa value. So greater the pKa, weaker the acid. Smaller the pKa value, stronger the acid. That we know, basic I think. Now see what happens when carboxylic acid is treated with base. You see here. So base is having at least a lone pair of electron. I'm talking about Lewis acid base. And this will abstract a proton from the acid. That means this proton which is attached to the oxygen is abstracted, means removed, and we get here anion. We call it as a carboxylate ion. So this carboxylate ion or carboxylate anion is produced, is very important. So when any acid loses its proton, it gives carboxylate anion, and you know this is a reversible reaction. And after that we get one acid, another acid, which is called conjugate acid of this acid, and this is a base of this, means it is a conjugate base. Now this is a conjugate acid base pairs we have seen here. After that I take one example of acetic acid whose pKa value is 4.8. Now when this is treated with base NaOH, it gives sodium acetate, this carboxylate anion, and produces water. This is conjugate acid. Another acid is generated here whose pKa value is 15.7. As I mentioned earlier, greater the pKa value, weaker the acid. So smaller the pKa value, stronger the acid. So strong acid gives weak conjugate acid. Strong acid gives weak conjugate acid. This you should remember. Now in this way, we can write acid-base reactions. But what is important? This carboxylate ion which is generated during this reaction is very important. It is actually playing the role in the acidity of carboxylic acid. Suppose this carboxylate ion is very stable. Stable means what? It will form more easily. If it will form more easily, it can donate. That means acid can donate proton more easily. If acid can donate proton more easily, that means acid is more stronger. So what is important? The stability of carboxylate ion which is generated during acid-base reaction is more important. So the any factor which will increase the stability of carboxylate ion will also increase the acidity of the carboxylic acid. You remember that equation? So that is written here. So we have to consider that factors which are actually increasing the stability of carboxylate ion. So what is stability? It is unstable because of negative charge. So any factor which will reduce that negative charge obviously or automatically or indirectly will increase the acidity of carboxylic acid. So that you should remember before we start our discussion in more detail. Now to justify this, I have taken three examples. One is alcohol, another is phenol, and another is carboxylic acid, which is a part of our discussion. Now when we consider alcohol as an acid, we can write this kind of reaction. It will give its proton and form this anion. Although it is not called carboxylate anion, but you can call it as an anion. Now see, this anion is unstable because of negative charge. So any another factor which will reduce this negative charge will increase the stability. So you can see, you cannot write here any resonance structure in case of this ethoxide ion. Because of this is unstable. If this is more unstable, this will not give proton more easily. That means this is less acidic. Because of this, its pKa value is 16. Now the similar discussion we can provide for the phenol. If phenol loses its proton, it forms phenoxide ion. But this phenoxide ion can form 5 or can give 5 resonating structures in which this negative charge is delocalized from one carbon to another, from one place to another place. That means this negative charge is reduced, this negative charge is decreased. If this negative charge is decreased, which is responsible for the instability of this phenoxide ion, will increase the stability. That means if it is more stable, this molecule can give proton more easily. So as compared to ethanol, our phenol is more acidic. You can see the pKa value is 10, which is reduced, means more acidic. But the similar explanation we can provide for the carboxylic acid. I have taken here acetic acid whose pKa value is 4.8. That means it is more, stronger acid than the phenol. Why? Because it gives negative charge carboxylate ion, which is showing actually resonance. That means negative charge is delocalized. But very interesting thing is, here in case of phenol we get 5 resonance structures, and in case of acetate we get only 2. And we know very well, greater number of resonating structure, more the stability. So as compared to this should be more stable, but this is not fact. This is not actually true. Why? Because here negative charge is distributed among 2 oxygens which are more electronegative, and if negative charge is present on more electronegative atom, that anion is more stable. But here negative charge is distributed on 1 oxygen and remaining carbons, so carbon is less electronegative. So when we compare the stability, this is less stable as compared to this. So if it is more stable, this gives proton more easily, plus H plus ion gives proton more easily, and because of that carboxylic acids are more acidic than phenol, and phenols are more acidic than alcohols. Now consider the inductive effect. Inductive effect, there are 2 types of inductive effect: electron donating group and electron withdrawing group, actually having 2 types of inductive effect. Minus I effect when electrons are removed, and plus I effect when electrons are donated or given. So when electron withdrawing groups actually increasing the stability of carboxylate ion, which groups? Electron withdrawing group, which are having more electronegative atom. And if carboxylate ion is more stable, making carboxylic acid more acidic. Now in case of electron donating groups, electrons are given, actually destabilize carboxylate anion and making it carboxylic acid less acidic. So the carboxylic acid becomes less acidic. So these 2 points you can understand by considering all these examples. Now Cl is electronegative, which is electron withdrawing. I can show you the direction of electron flow from carbon to Cl. That means it is exerting minus I effect, and if minus I effect is there, the resultant carboxylate anion will be more stable, and because of this pK having value 2.8. If there is no electron withdrawing atom present on this group, so this pK value is slightly increased, that is 4.8. And if in case of this compound there are electron donating groups, means making that carboxylate anion less stable, and if carboxylate anion is less stable, it is less acidic. So when you see here pK value, its pK value is 2.8, pK value is 4.8, and its pK value is 5.1, means increasing means this is less acidic and this is more acidic. So in this way you can understand in terms of electron withdrawing group and electron donating group. In presence of electron withdrawing group, acidity increases, and in presence of electron donating group, acidity decreases. Now we'll see the number of atoms or number of groups if we increase. Here only 1 electron withdrawing atom, Cl. Here 2 electron withdrawing atoms, and here 3 electron withdrawing atoms present. So when number of electron withdrawing atoms more, obviously acidity will be more. You can see that pK value 2.8, pK value decrease because of 1 extra electron withdrawing atom, and pK value becomes 0.9 because of 1 extra electron withdrawing atom. So when more number of electron withdrawing groups or atoms present in the acid, acidity increases. That is true. One more example you can see here is, in one first example I use here Cl and another is F. Electronegativity of F is more as compared to electronegativity of Cl. That means electron withdrawing nature of F is more or stronger. So it makes this acid more acidic. So pK value you can check 2.6, slightly decrease. So fluoroacetic acid is more acidic as compared to chloroacetic acid because F is more electronegative. Now one more example of the series of examples you can check here. You can check here the position of 1, 2 and 3. Position of electron withdrawing group actually going away from the carboxylic group. Now it is at position number 2, which is slightly close, and in case of this it is at position number 1. So when electron withdrawing group moving away from the carboxylic group, its pK value you can check 4.5. When it is going or when it is coming close to COH group, its value is decreasing. You can check its value. That means we can draw the conclusion, when electron withdrawing group going away from the COH group, acidity of carboxylic acid decreases, and when electron withdrawing group coming close to COH group, acidity increases. So this is all about inductive effect and acidity of carboxylic acid. Now we are going to discuss the effect of substituents on the acidity of benzoic acids. So here I have written here the general structure of the benzoic acid where substituent G is present, and direction of the arrow is from group to the benzene ring. I mean, these are electron donating groups. And in another structure, you can check the direction. The electrons are actually removed from the benzene ring towards the group. These are electron withdrawing groups. When electron donating groups are there, the anion produced after losing proton, which is called carboxylate ion, is actually destabilized because more electron density is added. And in case of electron withdrawing group, when anion is produced, when this proton is removed, actually stabilized. That's why electron withdrawing group actually making carboxylic acid, particularly benzoic acid, more acidic, and electron donating group making benzoic acid less acidic. Now the group list of the group is given here. So all amino groups, primary, secondary and tertiary, hydroxyl group, OR and NHCOR, that means amide group or any alkyl group. All these are electron donating group. If these groups are present on the benzene ring as a substituent, in case of benzoic acid, they are going to make that benzoic acid less acidic. But when the group, you can check the list, all halogens, aldehydic group, ketonic group, COH group, COR means esteric group, cyanide, SO3H group, NO2, and this NR3 positive. Because of this positive, these are electron withdrawing groups, and if these groups are present on the benzene ring in benzoic acid, they are actually making benzoic acid more acidic. So you have to remember all these groups, but in one sentence, electron donating groups, acid is less acidic. Electron withdrawing group, acid is more acidic, means less pK value. So thank you.